Hey everybody, Boris speaking of Forex. Welcome to the crosses section for October 22nd, October 26, 2018. The story in the crosses is really very volatile as we open up the week, simply because the stories can go one way or the other. But what is clearly setting up is euro strength on the crosses that I think is important not to be ignored. So let's take a look at what I have in mind here this week. The two euro crosses that look very strong on the setup. Euro yen with 28 support, 31 to the resistance. Oops, sorry, the period should be in here. My apologies. 128 support, 131 resistance. Euro Swiss looks tremendously strong here, almost ready to truly break out through that 1450 level up to 1550. That's a trade we've liked all the way down from around 1380 a couple of weeks ago. It's taken a very long time, but it's really slowly but surely climbing up and looks good to go further to the upside. This, of course, all essentially signaling the market feeling good about the idea of settlement on the Italian issue. This, by the way, I think Euro Swiss will get a huge boost on the settlement of the Italian issue. If the Italians come in with a modestly decent budget proposal on the 23rd, Euro Swiss will be primarily the biggest beneficiary, I think, of that trade. So watching that very carefully. Then the last trade is just really the massive volatile trade here, and that's the pound CAD. Because, again, if you have relatively dovish BOC with some really strong momentum on the UK side as far as Brexit goes, you just have a chance for an explosion to the upside all the way out through the 173. Let's take a look at the charts here, see what I'm talking about. So here's pound CAD first and foremost. Nice strong support around the 170, which is the 500 SMA at this point. We did back off the highs here because cable came in a little bit. But a breakthrough the 72s really opens up the full run all the way through 73. And it's a kind of a trade that could really just explode for 300-400 points into the week, depending on how the news flow goes, both on the CAD side and the pound side. Let's take a look at the euro crosses, because those are interesting as well. First, euro yen. And the euro yen is just kind of doing a mirror image of euro, perhaps even better in a sense, because it's showing a series of higher lows, support ahead of the 28, which is a 500 SMA, and a nice almost engulfing candle. So we just pretty much matched the trade from Thursday. Looks like it just wants to extend. I mean, this is a pretty decent trade, probably start of the week for a move towards the 130. The stop here obviously has to be around 128.50 or lower. If it breaks to the lows, to the downside, this whole setup is busted. But it does look like it's basing with a potential move to the upside as we go. The true euro strong trade could be this one, though. Now, we've liked this trade all the way from here. I love this candle here. Whenever you get this very, very strong wick, it's usually indicative of direction of the wick. So in this case, obviously indicative of the upside. Today's candle looks pretty good as well. Nice big engulfing action of the last 2 days, pretty much matching the highs of the 2 days prior. So 1470 is our close. This kind of beckons the 1500 in play. It's a big bet on the European situation cooling off rather than heating up. But if it does cool off, it just looks ready to snap all the way out to perhaps even 116, as the uptrend certainly starting to catch fire. Moving average is starting to separate. All of it looks really good technically. That seems to be, from a technical perspective, one of the stronger trades if the fundamentals play out as we intend them to be. That's the crosses as they shape up. Euro really starting to get bid on the crosses, and the volatile pound, as always, kind of a take a gamble and trade the trade for you. Wishing you the best of luck, the best of trading. Boris, over and out.